that's a gorgeous cup of tea, that, son. You can tell you're a Shadwick.
My mum says you always make it too strong.
That's how it's meant to be.
John?
No, be asking for trouble with my teeth. So, how's everything with you?
Sound.
Are you and Katrina still going strong?
Yeah.
How long's it been now?
Just 6 months.
Must be love.
Do you reckon?
And how are you getting on with their parents? I believe they're a bit snotty.
Yeah, they are a bit weird. I mean, they're not posh or anything, but they've got a bit of money, so they think they're better than everyone else.
I can't stand people like that.
Do you know when I knock for Katrina? They make me wait on the step.
You're kidding me.
Honest?
Who do they think they are, treating my favourite grandson like that?
Your only grandson.
That's beside the point. Is she an only child?
Yeah.
Ah, that explains it. Don't worry. You'll grow on them. Just give them time.
I doubt it.
Why not? Is there something you're not telling me here?
No.
Come on. I know when something's bothering you. Is she pregnant?
I take it you're looking for me.
Why,
You don't mind if I finish my workout, do you? I won't be much longer.
no, not at all. I really appreciate you seeing me like this.
How could I say no, after everything we've been through together?
I was wondering if you could return the favour you owe me. I really need your help.
I'm all ears.
Isn't there somewhere a bit quieter we could go?
Just give me 10 more minutes, and then we can go through to the bar.
There you go, sir.
Oh, cheers, mate. It's not been warm today, isn't it? I've forgotten what a lovely job this is in the summer.
Yeah, well, some of us have to work for a living, mate.
Oh, get out of it. You get away with murder with your Jackie.
Yeah, well, you don't. She said get a move on with these windows. You're making the place look untidy.
Oh, see you.
See you later.
Mate. See you later.
See you, Mrs. Howard. Hey, believe me, you've done the right thing. That fringe knocks the ears off you. Jackie.
I suppose you know where your Lindsay is, do you?
Don't ask me.
Just been trying to phone up, but there's no answer.
I got in before there was a note saying she had to go out.
Did she say where she was going?
No, she didn't, and I don't know what she's playing at. It's AJ to have the kids. I've had to pick Kylie up from school and drop them both round to our Vals. I've been running round like a lunatic and I'm still late for work.
Well, it's not like her, is it?
Better be important, that's all I'm saying.
You don't think she's gone round to see Gary, do you? Only she was in a terrible state of what happened the other day.
No, I shouldn't think so. I mean, that's the last place on earth she'd want to be.
Oh, well, I suppose she'll turn up sooner or later.
But if you see her before I do, you tell her I am absolutely fuming with her.
I feel knackered just watching you. Do you not get much exercise yourself then?
Oh, you must be joking. I get a stitch just running for the bus, mate. I'm supposed to get all the exercise I need looking after Kylie.
How old is she?
She was 5 last September.
Must be nice.
Have you not got any?
No, but then we all have our regrets, don't we?
I'll show you my stretch marks. That'll put you off having kids for life.
What's so funny?
Hiya.
Long time no see. I heard we were going to be graced with your presence.
I wasn't expecting to see you here.
Oh, never out of the place. Healthy body, healthy mind and all that, no?
We were just talking about babies. Lindsay was telling me about a little girl.
Yeah, Mrs. Finnegan was saying you haven't got any yourself.
Nah, nearest we got was my little brother. And believe you me, he caused me more sleepless nights than any teenager.
Did you ever find out what happened to him?
Oh, yeah.
Right, should we go through to the bar? And then you can tell us what all this is about.
I mean it, Nan. I don't want me mum and dad to find out. At least not yet, anyway.
When did you find this out?
Well, she told me last week.
It must have come as a bit of a shock to the pair of you. I'm assuming it wasn't planned.
You must be joking.
Have you had a chance to think about what you're going to do?
Well, it looks like we're going to keep her.
What do you mean, looks like?
Well, we are going to keep her.
You hardly seem over the moon.
I don't really know how I feel about it. I mean, one minute I'm thinking it's the worst thing that could ever happen to me. And the next I'm telling myself it could be all right. I mean, I just imagine myself going down to Goodison with a little lad on my shoulders.
And what if it's a little girl?
You know what I mean?
I think there's a bit more involved than just taking him or her to see Everton play every other Saturday.
I know that. I'm just trying to imagine what it'd be like.
And have you imagined all the sleepless nights? And all the working every hour God sends to keep it in nappies and clothes and everything else they need? There'd be no more blowing a whole week's wages on a new shirt and a pair of pumps.
Trainees.
Not to mention running your own home and paying all your own bills. I take it you would be getting your own place.
Well, we haven't really thought about any of that yet.
Well, you can't live in this rabbit hutch. Has Katrina really got her heart set on keeping it?
I'm not really sure. I think so.
You think so?
It sounded like she wanted to.
You haven't thought this through at all, have you?
Yeah. Well, no. I don't suppose we have, really.
Well, don't you think it's about time you did?
She's very pretty. Fortunately, she doesn't take after her dad's side of the family. When did you split up? Well, it was always on and off. It's never a match made in heaven. Until he turned up the other week, I hadn't heard from him in about 2 years. And in all that time, he never once bothered to phone or write to Kylie. She hardly even remembers him.
I don't know how anyone could just abandon the child like that.
So now, just as I'm starting to sort my life out, he turns up again. He's saying to get rid of him, I've got to pay him 10 grand. And if I don't, he wants to see Kylie on a regular basis. No, we're going to take him to court and everything. But there's a chance he could even end up winning. He's got this way of twisting things.
Sounds like a real charmer.
The thing is, he's not even interested in Kylie. He told me himself he's only doing it for the money. He says he's just going to hang around and be in pain until I can cough up. But there's no way I can. I only work in a chippy part-time. And even if I did, it'd only be a matter of time before he turned up again wanting more. He's making my life a complete misery.
Some people don't realise how lucky they are. Beautiful daughter like this, and all he can think about is how much money he can get his hands on.
I could scream at him till I'm blue in the face, but it wouldn't get me anywhere. So, what do you think? Can you help me or not? Because if you can't, I won't waste any more of your time. And I'll just go home now.
OK, I'll fax that straight over to you. No problem, bye. Oh, I'm going to be skin crawling. He's a bright slime.
Can I get through?
She's just with someone at the moment, but she won't be long. You sure going into town, aren't you?
Yeah, I just need to get a few bits.
All done?
Yeah, if we can get them to include the carpets and curtains in the price, then they've got themselves a deal.
Oh, no, don't tell me that means we're going to be seeing you around here all the time.
Hey, don't be like that, you. I know you're made up, really. Well, you keep messing up all the paperwork on purpose just so you can drag me in here for another look.
Listen to him, I'm not that desperate.
Oh, that's a shame. I'd have given you a charity snog if you were.
And, doesn't your girlfriend mind you giving out these charity snogs, like?
Oh, can she? It's all for a good cause, isn't it? Don't miss me too much. See ya.
See ya. I guess.
Who's he?
Gonna be your neighbour. He's moving into the Farnhams.
What a tosser.
It's a good looking tosser, though.
Yeah, but he keeps his brain between his legs. I hope that's not my client you're referring to. How'd you guess? He fancies Katie.
Well, get lost.
Oh, I think he's the type who fancies anything in a skirt.
Oh, cheers, Alma.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to sound like that. I probably wouldn't kick him out of bed myself if I was 20 years younger. Tell me you're kidding.
My mum would never say anything like that.
Could you type this up for me and get it over to the Farnhams? It's the property information form.
Yeah, sure.
Right, we all set then? Yeah, better get going or the shops will be shut. Are you sure you can manage on your own for the last hour?
It wouldn't be the first time you've left me in the lurch.
Only because I know you're so capable.
Oh, Flash, you'll get you everywhere. See ya.
See ya.
I'll give you the lift.
No. The exercise will do me good.
Don't be soft.
No. You've got more important things to be getting on with, like phoning Katrina for starters.
I don't know about that.
Oh, come on, son. If the only thing you've thought about is having some little mascot to take to the match with you once a fortnight, you better do some serious growing up and think again.
I know it's not as simple as that.
Well, I'm glad to hear it, because it's not that easy, you know, bringing kids up. And that's why the pair of you need to sit down and make sure you know exactly what you're letting yourselves in for.
And what if we decide we don't want it?
Then that's your decision, isn't it? Look, nobody in this day and age is going to force you into starting a family if you're not ready. It's not as if it'll bring some massive shame on the family like it would have done in my time. Because you young people these days have got choices. Because we didn't.
Suppose.
So get on that phone now and let her know exactly how you're feeling.
And what if she hates me for it?
Look, it's better she hates you now than 9 months down the line, when she's got a screaming baby in her arms and a boyfriend down the pub wishing she'd never had it. Listen to me. You're not the first person to find yourself in this situation, and you certainly won't be the last. I'll ring you tomorrow and find out what you've decided.
Thanks, Claire. You're great.
Ta-ra, son.
We're going to need some more information on him.
So you'll help me then?
I think that's the least we can do. After all, if it wasn't for you, I could have ended up like Callum.
And how would that be?
Unlucky.
Right then, we need to sort out the technicalities.
What do you mean?
Well, where we can find him for a start.
And how far do you want us to go?
I don't really know.
Well, you better start thinking about it. I mean, do you want Gary scared, maimed, killed? It's entirely up to you.
Hello? You working here now?
Hello. Yeah. Well, I'm managing the place, you know. They need someone with my kind of experience to keep a place like this ticking over smoothly. So tell me, how's my old shop doing? Are you looking after it for me?
Oh, I certainly am. Although I don't quite offer the range of services you used to. Bye.
Bye. But the advice isn't as good either. All right, Pops. What do you want, Michael?
Oh, that's very nice, innit? I only came over to see how you are.
I know you, son. You're after something. What is it?
Well, I was just wondering if you'd changed your mind, you know, of lending me some money to invest in this film.
I'm managing a brush on a forecourt for a living, son. How can I help out?
Yeah, but Dad, you've got all that money stashed away from our Jackie, haven't you?
Now, that's where you're wrong, see? I haven't got a penny. That money belongs to our Jackie.
Yeah, but you're only saying that to hide it from the health and safety mob.
Michael, that money is for a rainy day. It's not for blowing on some farty film.
Dad, this could be the next full Monty for all you know. It could make us millionaires. It's an investment.
And pigs might fly. Michael, the answer is no, and it's staying no.
Is there someone who could check my oil? My light's flashing. I do it myself when we're on our way into town.
Yes, love, no problem. Ron, can you check Helena's oil for her, love?
Oh, I'm sure he's got far more important things to be getting on with.
Well, behave, he's the handyman, that's what he's there for.
Yeah, sure, I'll have a quick look at it for you.
He told me he was managing the place.
Oh, he wishes. He's come down a peg or two, you know, since he was running his own business. Finding it hard to come to terms with. Sad, really.
Thanks.
Now, are you collecting the tokens because you can get 4 free wine glasses?
Do they think they can buy us off with them?
You will?
It doesn't matter that the big companies are getting rich at the expense of the planet, destroying the ozone layer, causing global warming, because they think they can make everything all right by dishing out 4 crappy wine glasses to their customers. Isn't that right, Louise?
Eleanor.
So, he's planning on paying you a visit next Tuesday?
Yeah, well, that's when he's next arranged to see Kylie. Sorry I can't be more specific, but well, he's not the sort of person you can pin down.
No problem.
Good, so what will you do, like?
I wouldn't bother waiting in for him.
Yeah, Sergeant.
Heard anything from Carmel?
Well, I think she just needs her space, you know. She'll be in touch.
Yeah. You missing her?
Well, put it this way. It's not the same when me and Mick cuddle up in front of the telly.
Well, you know, bang in there.
Yeah, gotta stay positive, haven't you?
I hope it all works out for you, Sam.
Yeah. Well, cheers, Jack.
Yeah, see you, love. Try.
Here you go, Jack.
Oh, eh? You must be a mind reader.
Leave these menial tasks to the handyman, eh?
Come on, Ron. There's no need to be like that. You should just be grateful you got a job.
Ah, you're right. And it's a step in the right direction, innit? I'll tell you something. It beats sitting over there in that flat feeling all sorry for yourself.
Well, exactly.
And it's like Sinbad's been saying, you've got to stay positive, haven't you?
And I intend to. Listen, Jack, I know I really shouldn't say this, but, well, do you ever wonder where the two of us would have been right now if we'd have done a run at that time?
Well, you're right, aren't you? You shouldn't be saying it.
Come on, you must think about it sometime, surely.
Look, Ron, I don't want this to sound hard, but there never really was any you and me, was there? I mean, all I was doing was trying to find some way of escaping, and you just happened to be there. Don't let's look back on it with rose-tinted specs, eh? Can't we just leave it in the past where it belongs?
Suits me, gal. I'm a new man now, remember? I've seen the light at the end of the tunnel, and I've realised if there is any future for me, then I need to get out there and make it myself.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Here's to the new you, eh?
So, looks like we're definitely going to be neighbours then.
Yep.
You'll be looking for a place yourself soon, won't you? Somewhere with a nice little nursery.
Should have.
Just think, this time next year, you'll really be looking forward to the weekend.
Why?
Because it'll be Father's Day, won't it?
Oh, ha. I'm glad you think it's funny. I've just found out my whole life's going to change for good, and all you can do is crack crappy jokes.
Hey, it's no news to me. I'm only jealous.
You what?
Oh, yeah. There's nothing I'd like more than to be up to my elbows in dirty nappies, pacing the bedroom floor all night to get it to stop screaming, and having to get up at 6 for work. Happy families, eh? You've got it all to look forward to, mate.
Well, thanks for the advice, mate. It's been dead helpful.
What am I for? Right then. I suppose I should get off before Katrina turns up. Leave you two to discuss the price of prams.
Oh, I didn't know you were a John Lennon fan.
Oh, it's not for me. I thought I'd get it for Marcus for Father's Day. He's back from America next week.
Oh, right. I don't remember getting a CD on Mother's Day.
Come on, there's no need to get jealous. There's no favouritism going on. Anyway, I haven't been commercially primed in March.
I'm not jealous. I'm just worried about the effect he's been having on you lately. You seem to lap up everything he says.
It's because I've got a lot of respect for his opinions, but only because I believe in them myself.
Look, I'm not having a go. Everybody goes through those sort of phases at your age.
Don't be so patronising. It isn't just a phase. Just because you abandoned your principles and opted for a safe middle-class lifestyle, don't expect me to do the same.
There you go. Grilled goat's cheese and tandoori chicken.
Thanks.
Hiya.
All right.
So what's all this about then? So you haven't invited me over here for a nice quiet drink?
Look, we better sit down.
Lens, where have you been?
Why?
I saw your mum. She said you just left a note and vanished off the face of the earth. I've been worried sick, thinking all kinds. She's even thinking you had some kind of run-in with Gary.
Wouldn't be worrying about him now.
Of course I'm going to worry about him. He's made it perfectly clear he intends making our lives a misery. I don't know what he's capable of.
Look, Peter, I wouldn't let him play in your mind. He's not worth it.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Nothing. A couple of days ago you were jumping out your skin every time the doorbell went. So how come you're acting like this now, as if it's like no big deal?
Okay. I'll be straight with you. I've sourced it all out.
What do you mean?
Like I say, it's sorted. And hopefully we've seen the last of him now.
Look, I don't think I've been totally straight with you.
Go on.
Look, I'm really sorry if I'm going to say anything that you don't want to hear. But I just think we might have rushed into things a bit.
In what way?
Well, I was just doing what I thought was the right thing, like. I don't want you thinking I put any pressure on you. If you want to keep this baby, then that's sound by me. But I've got to be honest with you. I'm just not ready to be a dad yet.
I see.
I haven't stopped thinking about it, and I think we're both too young. Have I really wrecked your head?
You couldn't have wrecked it any more than it already is.
I just wanted to be straight with you, that's all.
glad you have.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because I've got something I want to say to you and all.
What?
I don't want to have this baby either.
Well, come on then. Are you going to tell me what's going on or not?
Peter, can't you just trust me on this one? You don't need to know all the ins and outs. It's going to be sorted, and that's all that really matters.
Sorted? Well, what does that... Oh, hang on a minute. I get it. You've been to see Barry Grant, haven't you?
Why does everyone think I go running off to Barry Grant at the first sign of any trouble? I've told you, I couldn't care less if he dropped dead tomorrow. I never want to set eyes on him again for as long as I live.
So what then? Come on, tell me, Lindsay. I'm not stupid.
OK. I've been to see the Finnegans. They owe me a favour, and I've asked them to scare off Gary.
You've what?
Well, you wanted to know, didn't you? So I've told you.
I don't believe you, Lindsay.
Well, what else could I do?
You could do what any other normal person would do. Deal with him through your solicitor. OK, so he's being a bit of a pain. So what? Is it really that bad you've got to go and get all kinds of gangsters involved?
Yes. Because I'm fed up with people walking into my life and thinking they can do what they like. And I'm fed up with Eleanor telling me I should bite me lip and let him walk all over me. It's obvious she can't do anything to get rid of him. So I've gone to somebody who can.
I thought you put all this crap in your past. You promised me after Barry Grant that that was it. You'd have nothing to do with it again.
I meant it.
No, you didn't. Because admit it, Lindsay, you love it really, don't you? You just can't get enough of it.
That's not true.
Oh, isn't it? Oh, so how come you're walking around like Peggy Mitchell? Find it glamorous, do you? Does it give you some kind of thrill knowing you can get a couple of heavies to knock the living daylights out of them?
Of course it didn't.
You're just too much, Lindsay.
Where are you going?
Home.
No, please don't go.
I'm sorry, but I can't spend the rest of my life with someone who goes running off to gangsters every time they get into a bit of a problem. If that's what you want, then fine. Maybe you should go and give Barry Grant a call. Get back with him. Because I don't want anything to do with you.
You rate me.
You what?
Gary. He raped me. That's why I had to do it. You don't know what it felt like being in the same room as him last week talking about Kylie. That's why I can't wait for the judges to come to a decision. I've got to get rid of him, Peter. Because I'm not going to rest until he's out of my life for good. Now do you understand?
Plump up the cushions and settle in for hours of harmless fun on 4 as Sybil kicks off Friday Comedy next.